Hi, this is Usama, founder of Botsify.com. In this video, I'm going to give the overall introduction of Botsify, new interface, and tell you how easy it is to create your first chatbot with Botsify. We also have a getting started guide which you can follow along with this video. I already have an account with Botsify, so I will just log in. Right away, I see my dashboard. I know what are upcoming features of Botsify and as well as a stepwise guide to create first chatbot. So in order to create first chatbot, I will have to create a Facebook page. So to create a Facebook page, you need to go to facebook.com/pages/create. I am for this tutorial selecting business page, but you can select any option. I'm going to fill all the information very quickly so we have our Facebook page ready. Okay, so now we have our Facebook page ready.
Okay, so our next step is to create a Facebook application. You need to click the link in the dashboard. It will open up the page in a new tab where you can type the name of your new Facebook application. Currently, it gives me a list of my previous applications. I will type the name of my application and click the button. This will create my application. I will quickly fill all the necessary information like my website URL and complete the process of creating the application. That's going to be very simple. Once you have completed all the information, you should see a page like this. But you can ignore this page and go to the top right drop down, select the application you just created. In case you do not see the application there, click on All Applications. Once you have opened up your application dashboard, you need to add some products. Since we are creating chatbot for Messenger, we are going to choose Messenger from the list. Now let's add one more product, and that's going to be webhook. We need webhook in order to connect Botsify with your application. Once you have completed this, you are good to move ahead to the next step. Create a new application in Botsify. Type in the name of your chatbot application. Give some meaningful description about your chatbot. The application ID is optional, but you can copy it from your Facebook developer portal. So I will go and copy the application ID. It's available right in the header and paste it in Botsify. Secret key could be anything but alphanumeric characters. So in my case, I'll type my underscore secret underscore key. Let's go back again to our Facebook developer portal and select our page from drop down. For the first time, it will ask for some permissions and I'm going to allow it. Once done, you should see your page access token. You can click it and copy. Then paste in Botsify form. Hit the Create New Application button and you are done. You have created your chatbot application in Botsify. Now we have to connect this application with Facebook application through webhook. I'm going to copy this URL and go back in Messenger option. I'm going to paste this URL in the setup webhook option. Also, I am going to give the secret key I created. I will select all options and set up the webhook. If all goes well, we should see a green sign. Now come back in Botsify and click the Activate button in order to activate the application. Congrats! We have successfully configured our webhook. If you want to test it, go to your Facebook page and say hi. You should see a message response from bot that says you have successfully configured webhook. Well, don't worry, this is just for you. It won't happen when your users will talk. It's time to configure the bot and make it do something useful. I'll go back in Botsify and click the Configure Bot option. Currently in basic responses, I can create two types of responses. One is greeting message, which would be the first message when my users will start talking to the chatbot. Second is default message, which is the response which my user is gonna get if chatbot does not recognize the command. Well, I'll create both of them. Now, if I click Setup Responses, I see a kind of to-do list to make a perfect chatbot. I have already set up basic responses, but I will now create some buttons. Further down the road, you will know what these buttons are. We have two types of buttons, web URL and postback buttons. We will fill in the title and give the web link to some website. It could be our website as well. We do not need to type anything in postback response because this is only applicable if we choose postback as a button type. I will create the button now. I'm gonna add one more button and this time I'm going to choose postback option. I will give the title, but I do not have to fill in the web URL this time because it's only applicable for web URL option. In postback response, I will write a message. Let's say no magic is available at this moment. Now I can create templates. I will create a new template. There are two types of template, button templates and generate templates. Button templates are messages in Facebook which are text plus buttons, whereas generic templates are messages in Facebook which are image plus some text and button. I'm going to fill the information for the button template. You can choose from buttons which you just created. Once you hit the click button, you'll see a preview of your template. That's how it's going to look like in Messenger. Now let's create a generic template. It shows more fields like title and subtitle. I'll fill in the information for the image URL. I'll go in the Google and search for burger image and copy the image URL. Currently, I cannot select any parent generic template because I do not have any other generic template created. So I'll just choose some buttons and create my template. Again, you can see a preview of your template, almost the same as it's going to look like in Messenger. An image, title, subtitle, and button. I will add one more template now to show you about the use of parent template. I will fill in some information and in parent template I'll choose the previous template I created. You see, that's going to look like a slider within Messenger. I can display multiple products or menu items this way. Now we have created templates. It's time to add some more advanced responses. Let's first understand the interface. On the left I have Messenger-like option to choose to message either as a user or as a bot. On the right I have a chat screen. This should be very familiar to you. As a user, I will message to my chatbot and say hi. In response as a chatbot, I'm going to say, yeah, how can I help you? Now let's go into Facebook and test this. I will say hi and my chatbot will respond me the same I just submitted. Pretty cool. Now let's learn how can we use templates we just created. Most people like to ask, are you a bot? And we can respond in several different ways. But we are going to respond it with button template we created. In order to use templates, we'll have to copy the title of the template within double curly brackets and replace the space with a minus symbol. You can see that in the tip as well. Let's test it. If I ask my chatbot, are you a bot? It will reply me with the template we created. It says, if you are comfortable in talking to a chatbot, it's fine, but if not, let's visit our website. Currently, it takes me to the Google. Amazing. Now I'm going to use generic templates I created. As a user, I will ask, what's in the menu? And I'm going to respond this with my menu I created through generic templates. I'll copy the title. If I say, what's in menu? I'll copy the title, put it in double brackets, and replace the space with minus symbol, just like I did with the button templates last time. Now let's test it. If I say, what's in menu, my chatbot going to respond me with generic templates. You see, you have an image, title, subtitle, and a button. You can move left and right in order to see more menu images. Now remember we created a postback button. So if I click show me magic button, it's going to reply me the response I created. So in real cases, it could be your order button. We are pretty much done. Now let's cover one more thing. That is the use of context in chatbot. So I'm going to write @/ABC, and you see my commands and parameter fields are automatically filled. Now as a chatbot, if I type hi, you type param1. Param1 is in single curly bracket. So that's the difference between templates and parameters. Parameters have single bracket and templates have double curly brackets. See, param1 is equals to ABC, but my user whatever will type after slash will be my param1. So even if I type fast food, my chatbot going to say, hi, you typed fast food. So my chatbot understands the context. Let's test it in Facebook with fast food and fries. You see the magic? Our chatbot recognizes the context. You can even use your API based responses. So you might have already created some APIs of your products or API of your categories in your website. And you can show that dynamically through API based responses. That's all we have right now. There are going to be more amazing features in near future which we soon announce and create tutorials. You can subscribe to our channel and let us know about your feedback. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe.